Yo, 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 once again, you beautiful people. Who do we have already gathered? Whoopsie. We have ourselves Avex QZ0, a real Decata, a Maga 3272, Things, Fractal Chess. Oh, I wanted to read that as Fractal Cheese. Thomas VZ6DR, Ich bin X, Anas Sakri, Fenno Plays Games, Spoiled Child Emiran, Oshari Windsurge, Jack Nakasano, Hakim HD4HF, Blurby 8285, Enchemist, Harmony Fish, Kravek, Vrain, Nick M, Alavon, a guy with a story, Anu Deepa Karati? I'm trying my best here, right? Edmund Marcus, Zrai G Cross, X0, Crashen, Pranav Senti Kumar, yo, hola, Rin In, Troglo Hop, Troglo HP, I don't know, Troglop, so many questions. Amirali Katibi, I don't know. Yeah, Pond 3000, Sarith, Mystic Sun, Spoiled Child, Litzmay, or Itzmay? I don't even know. Double I? Is it a big I? Who knows? Frost G, MX, Lesthaniel, Jokino Black. Yo, Jack Nakasano, welcome to the Protoss. We will update the emotes later today. I think we'll update the emotes later today, but welcome, appreciate you becoming a member. Azuka, Art Havanji Vijaya, Rhizo Tempest, Druby Sony, and Cyberhaven. Yo, 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 yo. So, game plan. First off, glaze the hell out of the fact that Shizuru is only around 50-ish hours away, right? Like, depending on when she releases on Wednesday, we are around, like, basically, like, 50... It depends, like, on how long the maintenance is going to be. But the banner for Yuki is only 55 hours. So let's say the banner goes exactly until the maintenance, and then we get like a 3-hour maintenance. So I don't know, maybe 58 hours? Almost reset. Yep, we have something really quick to do. And that is we're going to be playing Simulation and taking out the weekly boss on 10. The Wailing Prodigal twice. Why Wailing Prodigal and why not the other guy? Good question. Good question. I kind of just feel like one-turning someone and without the action stopper. I mean, we can attempt it against... you know who, right? We can attempt it against Judas, but I don't have the highest of hopes. It's a lot of card draw. But our favorite card is not in here. So let's... I mean, we can... How many cards do we have on hand? This should still be fine. Alright, we can use the Joker to get ourselves the quest card. Monthly reset before end of the month. You love the time zones. Yeah, they are very confusing, right? The same with the weekly reset being before the end of the week. It is what it is. What we'll be doing today, that's a good question. I feel like I do definitely have it in me to continue to try to get an even better build, right? To try and see if we can get an even better build for our Cassius. But that's not something we have to do. It's something we can do if we want to. I think current plan is to get to 8 hand cards so that we can play the Forbidden Portrait. But no, for now we just want to do our monthlies out of the way and then figure out the rest. Should you get the memory fragment selected from Nono shop? If you can afford it, it's a good purchase. Definitely. Alright. So much counting. Is there anything I want to put at the top of my deck? No. So it's just free AP. Good stuff. It is absolutely worth the 1000, definitely. Because you aren't going to do too much with the Nono's research point. So if you have 1000, you should definitely buy it. By the way, is there any difference in weekly resources between difficulty 6 and 10, or is it mostly for the memory fragments? I think if you go past 6, you start to get 2 instead. But I feel like it's just the amount of like base resources. So there shouldn't be too crazy of a difference. Do you think the affinity food is still worth picking up? I mean, I'm just picking it up regardless. Because it seems like a decent purchase. And you're going to want to get it anyway, because you get stats, right? You get stats from your character's affinity, so if you have a favorite character, might as well work towards maxing out that character's affinity. And the good old, just because we can. Do you think a combatant like Khalip has fallen off because the way the 2 bosses are designed? I mean, obviously Khalip is more effective against a AoE boss than a single target boss, right? Alright, let's see, what do we get? We get ourselves 2 materials, 40 traces, 5 support XP, 7 battle XP, 2 big ones, 54 small ones, 48,000. Honestly, I have no idea what the difference is between this and the other one. For Renoa's Flow of Devout Fate, this card. It depends. If you're trying to one-turn or short-turn a boss, definitely, but if you already expect the fight to go longer, I don't think there's any hurt in... Yeah, if you expect the fight to go longer anyway, I don't think there's any hurt in... Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of shots. Any hurt in cloning the upgrade card, right? The longer the fight, the more useful the upgrade card, the shorter the fight, the less useful it is. Alright, let's try it out without the Cassius upgrade and see if we have a chance at beating the boss. Or if it truly is all just, you know, Cassius's upgrade doing mad things. So we get to do for the 5 stars in 3 days? Yes. Do we know exactly the time Shizuru comes? No, we'll have to make that based on the patch notes that should be released on Tuesday, telling us about the maintenance and how long it will go, etc. Yes, I will cover everything about Shizuru, and also the stream on Tuesday, we will do a live, you could say watch party, right? Where we watch it together and I give you my opinions about her from everything they show off, and then after that I'll obviously turn it into a video for those of you that can't watch at the time of us doing it. Yeah. Alright, we didn't fulfill any quests. Is there anything I want to put at the top? I guess this at the top would be quite sick. Then we get an additional draw, and then we draw ourselves. Yep, nice. And then we use the Joker to get ourselves another Dance of the Demon. Alright, let's see what 2 Dances of the Demons can do. Keep in mind there are no upgrade cards here, right? Do we have any indication that a collab/limited unit will be coming in the Christmas period? No. I think the Christmas unit is just going to be a standard unit. In Serenial. I would find it very weird for Serenial to be a limited unit, all things considered. You hope there's no maintenance? I don't know. I feel like there is going to be at least maintenance of some sort, but I'm not quite sure how long that maintenance is going to end up being, right? And the interesting part is this: what we've done right here is without playing a Cassius quest card, right? So Cassius is just kind of chilling here, not really doing anything, and we're still almost able to... I mean, we are still one-turning the boss, which I find quite sweet. And then one last Devil Dice. You don't need E2 Luke for this. Absolutely not necessary, no. Your vid got you to bid up your Luke and you've been having fun. Hey, that's the most important part, right? No matter what, even if you do don't like your character's playstyle or whatever, the most important thing is that you have fun. Otherwise, what's the point? Yes, we have the Godly Devil Dice. Unfortunately, we only have it twice. But it's still a pretty good Cassius deck, all things considered. Cassius is decent with which character for Chaos runs to build a deck for him. If you want to build any character, just go main DPS level 60, put a Mika in there, and then whoever you want to build. It's crazy hard. Judas is above level 6. It depends. I feel like the moment you introduce either you go the Veronica route and you use the piercing ballista so that you don't care about how much shield he has, or you have to introduce cards, right? One of the two cards, that just don't give him action count, right? You just can't allow him to act, and you also don't want to play out his shield cards. So let's see, where are they? Here, Rally, right? To increase his action count by 3, so you can play 3 more cards. And then Wanderer of the Void is obviously a must-have if you're using somebody that uses a bunch of actions. Hype is real though, 4 Devil Dice would be better than Crack. They would be. Finally, after 2 to 3 hours getting the move, attack card +1 Divine for Maylin, though can only copy for once. Hey, it's at least twice. I'm thinking of doing a Cassius or Leia and Lucom for the morale and vulnerable stacking. What do I think? So long as you can cover the AP, and so long as you can cover sufficient draw, you should be doing more top-end damage. But keep in mind, Luke is a multi-shooter, Cassius is a multi-shooter, like as in they use a bunch of attack cards, meaning you would need a whole lot of morale stacks. And also the retain buffs for Olea Slimes would only work for 1 attack card, whereas I guess if you were to play him out at least, you could get like a full turn buff. The Battle Pass resets when the banner comes out, yeah. The Arcanian supply. So it's gonna be an interesting topic, right? Who are you going to pick if you pick the Nyx already? Vulnerable works for the whole Demon Dance? You sure? Because isn't it... No. Because isn't it usually that any multi-hitter... Like, sure, it shows you that the percentage of is higher, but the first hit should be weaker than the second hit. Right, stronger than the second hit, right? Like, the first hit should be 50% stronger, and everything else after is going to be weaker. Is Casey supposed to deal a lot of damage alongside Luke, or is he just there to draw? Oh, he does a whole lot of damage. They aren't going to change the Battle Pass partners. I doubt it. You can kind of treat it like a Genshin Impact, where you have like the same Battle Pass weapons. 30 minutes to go. I hope RNGesus blesses your pulse after reset. True. I thought about potentially doing some summons on stream today, but we would have to get some some packs for that. Because otherwise we can only do like a 10 pull from like the monthly resources. We'll have to see. Your battle pass is at 32 and you're no longer allowed to get XP for the week. Oh, but that's fine. The battle pass doesn't end on the week, it ends after. So you being at 30, let me guess, you want to go like to what, 35? No. But you've at least made it to the partner. But no, you'll have another week. You have another week because weekly reset is the next reset, right? Yeah, I know the website you pinged me on about for Discord. I know the website. I was there already. When will the new unit be showcased? Early Tuesday. In around, let me see. Subtract 9 hours from today, so 39 hours. Yeah, but it says 2 days on top of the pass, and weekly reset is today, right? Weekly reset is in 11 minutes. Could Shizuru be like Rin, maybe a power creep? I mean, she's a psionic at least. I have no idea what kind of mythic packs he's talking about. You just hit the Veronica pendant, retain, retrieve, but it was the 1 draw, not 0 cost? Aww. I have no idea how valuable any of the other BP partners are other than Nyx. True. True. If I had to buy one of these, I feel like maybe she could be doing something a little bit more unique. And that is Inno's Guardian. The ability to retain 50% of the shield of your last turn into the next turn. Which could here help with like deal damage based on shield characters. But it's very niche. It's very niche. Haru's feeling lackluster compared to other DPS now? No, I think Haru's absolutely fine. So, for the guy that suggested just getting another Nyx, let's have a look at why that might not be the smartest thing in the world, all things considered. So, if you get yourself another Nyx, this is what you get. You get 2% increased HP, 2% increased healing, and plus 10% damage instead of plus 8. Right? Like, if you wanted to go to level 5, you would have to do this whole Nyx shenanigan for 4 more months. Or like, I guess even a little bit more than that. And even then, you only end up at plus 16 and 16%. One more Nyx for another, so have 2 Nyx for 4 draws. But Nyx is... I think you can only use the character support skill once per battle, right? Like, I guess the only way this would be useful is if you play Hyperspace Basin with 2 different 3-cost teams and for some reason on both you need Nyx. Yeah, but it's plus 16, not by 16, right? Wouldn't Aisleen be decent? Exactly, decent, right? You can't use 2. I mean, I was wondering what to get on the Zeronium shop. You always want to probably buy the multi-dimensional alignment cube. And then, I guess, the prism lenses. Like, you always want to buy these. And then undetermined ego crystal if you feel like it, I guess. As in 2 controllers in a team both running Nyx, yeah, but I don't think it's that worth it anyway. Like, you're only really gonna use like 1 Nyx ego skill per fight most of the time. Right, like, no, the way I see this, isn't it something along the lines of if you use the same partner and you use one partner's partner skill, you cannot use an identical partner skill again in the fight? Will there be a guide for how to build the multi-hit excluding EX mail-in multi-hit? There is a guide. I already made a guide on mail-in. You can? Yeah, it's not different partners. It's the question if you can... Yeah, I think somebody tested. I mean, if you want to, we can test it right now. Just in case, right? Like, sure, why not? Let's find ourselves... I guess Forbidden Catalyst, Disaster, Nebula Distortion. Let's pick the family head. Let's go in. And then let's replace. Both of them with the Hunter. Right, Hunter 1. Whee! Hunter 2. Alright, we both have the Hunters in, and now we just need to find a run during which we have both. Alright, here we have one of them. Let's redraw until we hit both in the same turn. Come on. Why is this so complicated? Now I need to use so much AP for no result. That's gonna be annoying. Wait, I can just restart the fight itself. We'll get there. There we go. Alright. So now we're just going to use a bunch of AP heavy cards. So much for AP heavy cards. Alright, so this is one skill. And the skill is still there, so this should mean you're still able to use it. But even then, I don't really feel like that is so useful. Like, if you have the need to draw more cards, just put in a copy of Yuri instead of a double Nyx. Like, I still think it might be a bit of a waste to go for a double Nyx if you could also just do something else. But yeah, maybe that's the smartest decision after all. But it just feels a little, I don't know, not too easy, but you know what I mean? Like, it feels a little, I don't know, it doesn't feel right if the only thing you're doing is going double Nyx. Alright, and yeah, so you can use the same ego skill twice in a battle. Then that does make me wonder, because I think there were some people in chat last time, over the last couple days, that were like, oh, you can only use a partner's ego skill once. So at least now we know. At least now we know that it does or doesn't work. But, I mean, let's see. So double Nyx is an option. But I also don't think that Nyx is that great. But you would increase the chances of drawing into a Nyx partner. Yeah, I feel like Solaya. Solaya is a really solid hunter like ranger partner. Like plus 20 extra attack damage of the assigned combatant. And when the assigned combatant draws for the first time each turn. Come on. Draws for the first time attack card damage. I wonder if this stacks. No, wait, it says first time. I mean, it's 1 mark. At least the plus 20 extra damage is quite okay. Though then again, Rosaria is probably stronger for like a Veronica or a Beryl. Man. Priscilla also isn't really too crazy. Unless you know you're gonna break a target, right? And then only if you do break a target do you get the bonus. And this weakness attack to one combatant's random attack card is also kind of And Antea, the problem with Antea is the fact that, yeah, when a card is created for the first time by the assigned combatant each turn plus 8% damage. Yeah, it says it right here, right? For the first time, not per card. So Antea probably also isn't that peak. Serathea gives you 8% crit chance regardless of cost. And whenever you crit, you get plus 3% crit damage. So it's a 15% crit damage increase, 8% increase with 2 vulnerable stacks. Yeah. Maybe Serathea is the best one. Is it 8%? I mean, it does say by, right? Critical chance of the combatant's attack cards increases by 8%. What does it say for... What does it say for, let's see... What does it say for Janet? For Janet it says plus 9. So that means if you have 50% crit chance, you only get 4%? That's weird. I mean, obviously all of these Battle Pass partners you can get multiple copies of to increase the effect of the passive, but... Yeah, how would we even try to find out if it's by or if it's plus, right? So many questions. But Antea's design is pretty damn good, yeah. I agree. I mean, the only reliable character for Shizuru is going to be Antea, because she's psionic, right? Priscilla for HP scalers? Let's see. The assigned combatant's HP and damage. That's not wrong. Priscilla for HP scalers is not wrong because you do get more HP and you get a damage increase. So technically, if you were an HP scaler, you would get the double dipping. Huh? You'd be able to benefit of it twice. Okay, what we have here? We have ourselves one fashion pull. Happy monthly reset, everyone. We have ourselves a Tear of God. Yep, second supply comes later. Shoppity shops. So we can buy ourselves 6 prism lenses, which is okay. We need to get our Zeronium shop grind in for sure for the alignment crystal. I think we'll do hyperspace basin tomorrow. And traveler shop, we can get ourselves 5 summons here, 5 summons here. And then we just get ourselves some potential crystals, right? They never hurt nobody. Probably the cake as well. just in case if I want to, you know, get a little bit more on Shizuru. Damn, that's actually kind of expensive. Probably XP as well. I'm a little broke on XP. You don't actually have to get it, but it doesn't hurt too much. But units, you don't need units anymore. What we have here? Aether supply, Aether growth, partner promotion, combatant promotion, potential activation, rapid growth. It's a 10 pull. Whoops. But yeah, no, is that everything that reset? I mean, we did go over the monthly reset ourselves, right? So we just got the potential, we got the upgrades, we got the fashion pulls. Should we do a 10 pull? I mean, all right, sure. Let's do like. We get ourselves a 5-star, okay, people? We get ourselves a 5-star. Let's see who we can get. We're decently close to pity. Let's see what kind of 5-star we get from the standard banner. Good stuff. Alright. What if it's another Luke? That'd be very tempting, because then I could go to A4 Luke by buying his copy, and with the dupe I could go to I could go to A4 with this copy. That'd be interesting. Alright, sure. Monthly reset. Let's have a let's have a look at which 5-star we can get. So for the current way our account looks is we still don't have a Hugo. We still don't have a Hugo, and I mean we can go through the 5-stars once just in case, so you know what we're looking at. So we have an E2 Luke, we have a E2 Rin, we have an E2 Yuki because we have an extra copy for us lying around. We have a E2 Khalip as well, so it would be E3 Khalip. Not sure if I would do anything with that. We also have an E2 Orlea. We have a E2 Veronica as well. It's pretty well split up. We also, I guess we have an E1 Renoa. We have a, let's see, a E2 Kairon, should we ever desire to get Kairon up to E2. We have a E1 Haru, so it would be E2 Haru. And we have a E3 Malin for some reason. Alright. Let's see what we can get. Also, what do you think? Is it going to be this temple, or is it going to take us more than a temple? Why only 2? I don't know. Ask the game, right? Ask somebody else. I can't tell you. Alright, let's see. Nope. Alright. Hey, maybe we're building luck for Shizuru. Who knows? Or it's a fake out. Or it's a fake out. Yeah, so these are just standard characters. Maybe we could get some shop currency by getting maybe a few 4-stars. Oh, a Lucas. Alright. Not too bad. And then let's do one more. Hard pity, huh? Singles or temple for the hard pity? Should we do singles or should we do temple? Singles, 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 temple double, 10 for double. Alright, let's make it democratic, right? Let's make it democratic. So, what do I think? Singles or 10x for 5-star question mark. Single 10x. Alright, we wait for around like, I don't know, 100, 150 votes or something. Interesting. At least according to the first few messages, it was a lot of singles, but the majority of you really wants to see a 10 pull. Alright, 10 pull it is. We are guaranteed to hit here. But what are we going to hit? Oh, it's a full fake out. It's a full fake out. There was no flashing animation on the screen. Okay. But no, wait, it's not a full fake out because we did have the rainbow animation at least. Alright. So this would be 6, 5. Okay. Okay. I mean, hey. See, I wanted to kind of like make up this story where I'm like a little dissatisfied with getting another mail in, but you know, like this, like this. Hey, we take it. Not only is it 40 currency, but it is a double 5, meaning we hit Kron on legit 70. So shout out to whoever of you said do a 10 pull for a double. You were indeed correct. Whoever said 10 pull for a double, you were spot on. That is 50 currency in a 10 pull. That's a lot. So let me show you my last couple summons. If to understand what's going on with my Mei-Lin, right? So look at this. This is one Mei-Lin, right? This is one Mei-Lin. Also, you can look at the dates to see I haven't been summoning as much anymore. So this is one Mei-Lin, right? And then we go a little bit back into the past. You can see we went full pity for Mei-Lin, right? We went full pity, so getting a early is not that bad. Here we did hit a Luke, which is the reason why I went E2 Luke in the first place. But before Luke, we have a Mei-Lin. And before that Mei-Lin, we have a Mei-Lin. And before that Mei-Lin, we have a Kron Khalip. And before Kron Khalip, we have a Mei-Lin. And then before that Mei-Lin, an Olea. Let's see, where was the first Mei-Lin? That's another Luke. Okay, so that wasn't that far. But I swear, at some point it felt like I could only pull Mei-Lins. I feel like, yeah, no, I still technically, for the most part, have only pulled Mei-Lins. What am I gonna do with this? Though, then again, if there is a good Epiphany or a good ego for Mei-Lin, it has to be E4, right? And that is because E4 is the only damage increase one for Mei-Lin. Right, you gain this Frame Dragon Awakening when you break somebody. It's alright. Or I guess E6, no, yeah. Basically E4. You need Malin? Yeah. I need to build Malin, huh? I need to build Malin. Another one completely disregards her scaling, LMAO. Give her attention, bro. She wants me. Yep, that's very true. Also, how did we pull another 2 5-stars? You see this? Like, look at this, okay? Look at Hugo. We don't have a Hugo, but we have everybody else. Right? At least we have everybody else once. And then we also, all of these are chances that could have been Hugo. Every single one of these is a chance that could have been Hugo, but wasn't. So, how exactly that is possible, I am not quite sure. But he really does not seem to want to come home. Kayron would be a little nasty, right? If we go A3 Kayron. Yeah, it'd be too much, right? Yeah, no, or E3. E3 Kayron would be disgusting. But, no. We'll keep him E0. We'll keep him E0. But we could technically still do a Kayron run for fun. Am I unbroken up? But he is a Void Psionic. Where are my Psionic books? Oh, fuck. Is it because I upgraded Tressa recently? Oh! No, wait. Where are my Psionic books? I could have sworn I had more. Wait, what happened to my Psionic books? What did I do? What did I do with my Psionic books? Is it really me upgrading Tressa recently? Fuck, cause now I'm running out of books for Shizuru. Oh no. Uh-oh. So I guess this is something I need to keep in mind, and I need to use some of this stamina here to get some more Psionic books. Whoops. Are you going to do Tressa? She's so hard to build? What do you mean hard to build? As in you don't know what gear sets to give her? Or as in you don't know what the Epiphanies to give her? Or you don't know what partner to give her? Or I don't know. What exactly? How many books would she need? Probably like 100? Karen equals Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. Just go full attack in a demon build. Yeah, I mean, when I played Tressa, I just gave her a Void Goblet, crit chance, ideal, attack percent, imagination, and just a 2-piece. I didn't think too much of it. Is it weird that it is weird that every Psionic is Void? You could say the same thing almost about controllers. Why are over 50% of controllers instinct, right? Why? The hard part of building a Tressa is just playing for the Shadow Reload copies. We do have ourselves a triple Shadow Reload Tressa. Yeah. It's not the greatest deck you'll ever see, but I think it's good. Like, we have the 0 cost damage increase. We have Vital Attack. With, I guess, yeah, it's a bad Vital Attack scaling. But we have Double Curse, Triple Shadow Reload. Yeah. I think it's quite a sweet deck, no? You have a really good Yuki deck plus Ecstasy of Violence, but I didn't get her upgrade card. Should I go back and get her deck, or is it fine? The Ecstasy of Violence is never going to trigger her upgrade card anyway, so it's not that bad. Did I ever find out if Orlea's capstone increases crit rate for the entire party? Yes, it's for the party. Like, the Orlea potential is for the party rather than for a save, and that is based on a Japanese translation where it tells you properly that it's 6% crit chance for allies. Why don't know Passion Psionic or controllers, there's a lot of roles that don't have a class. Like, for example, have you ever heard of a water hunter? Right? Like, look at hunters. See? Even with Hugo, it would be 2 orders, 1 psionic and 1 passion. So, where are the instinct and justice hunters, right? Where are the instinct and justice hunters for vanguards? Where is the psionic vanguard, right? For strikers, where's the instinct striker, right? Where's the instinct striker? For rangers. For, oh no, wait, Hugo's a ranger, not a hunter. My fault. So, the real question here would also be, where's the void, where's the instinct, where's the void, where's the instinct ranger, right? There's still a lot of open role combinations, that's for sure. What even defines a hunter? Let's have a look at the game description, alright? Let's see what the game tells us what a hunter is meant to be. A hunter is a combatant who pressure and attack enemies using various means. Very descriptive, very useful, and truly incredibly, incredibly enlightening, huh? But it is true, currently all hunters are using some type of bullet, right? Currently all of them are indeed using bullets. Alright, what else do we have? Psionics. So, Shizuru is going to be a combatant who employs powerful enhancement skills. Alright, thank you, game. Now, the only thing I would like to know is, in which way, shape or form does Tressa truly employ powerful enhancement skills? Like, I feel like the only thing she's doing is giving herself more daggers. She's pretty damn selfish. Same is true for Chiron. Or is it about them empowering themselves? I don't know. But controllers, combatants who control the battle with various skills. Rangers are good as well. Rangers, combatants who subdue enemies with lethal ranged attacks. Oh, because their rangers are using ranged attacks. Vanguards, combatants who withstand enemy attacks and protect allies. I mean, okay, Vanguard you can at least understand. And then strikers, combatants responsible for the front line, balanced in both offense and defense. If anybody is meant to be at the front line, wouldn't it also be... No, I mean, I guess from the naming scheme, a striker would go in first as like a strike squad, and the vanguard would be... But, I don't know, I feel like this whole like front line thing should be a vanguard type deal. But hey, yeah. Vanguards are the ones who guard the van. Ooh, the vanguards. Smart. Yeah, tank Meilin. How would we build a tank Meilin? If the game tells us a character is balanced in offense and defense, how would you build a tank Meilin? Let's see. You would obviously copy Flame Dragon Guardian. I don't know if that's possible, but you would obviously try and copy Flame Dragon. Yeah! You copy Flame Dragon Guardian with Spirit Key Fox. You copy Flame Dragon Guardian with Spirit Key Fox, so you have 2. You cut out both basic strikes out of your deck, and then you play the Unity of Defense by drawing a whole bunch of Flame Dragon Guardians so you can shield spam instead of attack spam. And you want to know what the best part about this is? You can still use the Rising Dragon Spire because it's based on passion cards used, not attack cards used. So you could still get incredible damage from Rising Dragon Spire while getting massive shields from Frame Dragon Guardian Unity of Defense. Mei Lin, the optimal. Wait, would Mei Lin really be the optimal Emir partner? Like, I guess she could use like 7, 8, 9, 10 shields in a turn. How to get the Spirit Key Fox? Order Planet. The Spirit Key Fox card is currently only available from the Order Planet from the... Hold on tight, alright? Hold on to your table. Grab something so you don't get blown away. Only available from the Spirit Key Fox. So yeah. If you're looking for the Spirit Key Fox card, you gotta kill the Spirit Key Fox. You beat difficulty 10 Judas? Nice. We might be onto something. Maybe. What do you think about the CCN leak Bible that is shared today on Reddit? What the fuck is the leak Bible? But yeah, no, Spirit Key Fox is the Order Planet. From the door prior, choose one card to draw and then also duplicate that card into your hand, so you're going to get it twice into your hand. Did I know Amir's metallization can crit? Yes. It is the strongest monster card in the entire game, I would say, yeah. Like, Spirit Key Fox is a card, like, think about it like this. Spirit Key Fox is the reason why monster cards cost 80. That's kind of how I think about Spirit Key Fox. Spirit Key Fox is the only reason monster cards cost 80. My best Rin build right now is still pretty standard. I've been using it for quite a while, but this is still my favorite Rin build. Not completely perfect, but we have the morale gain on the Annihilation, and then we can get it back with Darkness, Secret Art, Destruction, and we just have a Black Dance and a Belligerence to do some more draw, and the 35% damage multiplicative against enemies with 50 or less. Do you think they'll rework monster cards since they cost 80 and there's no reason to pick them up? I mean, they could make it so that only certain monster cards cost a certain amount, but that's going to get very confusing to do. Could that copy a mail-in basic? Why wouldn't it be able to copy a mail-in basic, right? Like, it says pick any card and copy it. Right? Like, from the draw pile, choose one card. It doesn't say that it's, like, limited to anything. Will I ever revisit our AP positive Rin? Yes. And the reason why I'm somewhat confident in revisiting AP positive Rin is because of this this Ray deck. It's not perfect, but it has the Gesture of Freedom that we can use on a Rin card to make it cost nothing. And we have 2 upgrade cards that just go out of the way pretty damn quickly. And 1 exhaust card, and this one gives us 140%. Or better said, 100 to 1 card and 40 to everything else as well. Sad there's no Unity upgrade card that creates defense. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like a Unity of attack and defense, huh? Why do people say Khalip with Mika can solo any hard content? They're not talking about hard content, they're talking about chaos. Exhaust on a card means you'll be able to use it once per battle. The moment you use it, it gets put into your exhaust pile. Huh? It gets put into your exhaust pile. Yeah, I mean, what are we cooking up today? I feel like we have a very flexible K-Ron that we could, Cassius that we could run with whatever we want. I don't know. Do we want to do something with this Tressa build here? Probably not, right? Which character would you equip as Spirit Key Fox? The support. Any support. Monthly reset happened, yes. Monthly reset just happened. So yeah, if you check out our shop, it looks like before the reset. It's empty. Or I guess here. Oh, we can do some fashion pulls. Let's do like a couple fashion pulls. Maybe we can get another Luke card. Boop. Oh wait, I would probably want to hold on to this and then get like a Shizuru fashion card. Let's see if we pull. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay. Twice in a row. Does she want to tell us something? Is it time we play Ray again? Maybe? Is that what that's meant to tell me? Alright, let's see. Is that a maxed out Ray? Shiny wise? Where are you? Ray. Cards. Card motion. Oh no, it's not maxed out. Yeah, I mean the choices here is clear, right? We go for the Dark Condensation because Ray's on there, and then we go for Predator's Blade, same reasoning, right? Yeah, we already have snack time. That's the one we got ourselves first. That's actually kind of pretty. I like it. That looks like a speaker, doesn't it? It almost looks like a speaker, the orb she has. Huh. Ooh, and this one's pretty shiny. With like this, yeah, star symbol pop up. I like it. Pretty shiny. I got Hugo last night, now I'm looking at my Luke funny. Om nom nom nom, yes. On your true Psycho Wooden's shiny snack time, you are correct. Is it worth to trade 19 attack for plus 4.2% crit chance? 100%. 1000%. A million %. Shizuru's wallpaper got leaked? Oh, scam. You didn't get best Rin build with new cards yet, and what cards do you suggest for Rin? Do we play Rin today? Are we again going back and trying to look for an even better Rin build? We kinda have to, huh? DPS Amir? No, my Amir isn't built. I don't think I could afford to show off anything like that. ATN AI just subscribed, thanks for streaming the game. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Probably asked before, but who should you team up with? Shizuru? How do I know? We don't even know what Shizuru does. Like, so, this is the game plan. What? J Turnips! Thank you very much! 5 CZN memberships, or 5 gifted memberships. Hey! Yo, for the guys that actually just got a membership sent by J Turnips, I want you to thank him, alright? So, Nemero, Fragara Lu, Huyun, Fomir, Gook Bullygog, and Element Deck. Might as well just give him a shout out. Hey, appreciate it very much. Thank you. Is it possible to do a one-turn without a Cassius? Yes, it is possible. Absolutely. It just requires a better Luke deck, right? Like, if you want to do a reliable Luke one-turn, you really... Like, the card that makes it the easiest is the Rapid Fire with the Godly 0 cost. Rapid Fire with Godly 0 cost. And then if you're not running like a Tressa for more attack cards, then you probably want to get the Bullet 90% rather than attack card 60. Shizuru just partner with Ray, voice damage Epiph, that's all we know for now. She's at least going to pair well with Ray's Void Exhaust Epiphany, yeah. What would I think about a Magna Maribel Emir? That is pretty damn tanky. It can work, like if you can ensure yourself that you don't take enough damage until you make it to a campfire and you can just heal yourself back up, the team can absolutely work. But Magna Maribel Healer is just safer, like Magna Maribel Mika is just safer. Just spend all your Prism modules and you got 3 Prism Rins. Nice. Day 3 player here. Is Khalip a good unit and can I use it as a DPS? I don't see many guides on YouTube. Yes, Khalip is a fantastic unit and you can absolutely run her as a DPS. What you want to do is you want to make your Vulture ejection as best as possible. And this thing, you see the Silver Veil buff? This one is your best friend. Whenever you don't know which card or which Epiphany to pick, always pick the cards that mention Silver Veil. The more Silver Veil stacks you get and the more you create, the bigger the damage of your Khalip. So Silver Veil is your best friend. If you are asked to copy any cards, copy Vulture Ejections, or yeah, copy Vulture Ejections if you can. If not, Greatsword Aquila or potentially Rally are also just fine. The best Divine for Vulture Ejection would probably be plus 30% damage. Like a 30% damage Divine. Or maybe Agony. It's maybe damage, maybe Agony, probably damage. Why in card motion Ray says plus 2 morale and Predator's Blade nerf incoming? No. It's because of, look. In card motions, you do not see the character's manifest ego. The E1 gives you 2 more morale for Predator's Blade. The crazy thing that I got Khalip E2 and I don't want to build her because she's OP as fuck. Yeah, no. Vulnerable. Oh, true. If you can find vulnerable on hit, like increased damage or vulnerable on hit are pretty overpowered. Or maybe even, yeah, generic 2 vulnerable for Vulture Epiphany is great as well. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a godly one. Yeah, vulnerable is great. Increased base damage is great. If you can find AP somehow, that could work as well. You guys lucky with Win got 2 upgrade destruction with 1 move destruction and 2 stance upgrade with morale epiphany. Ooh. Luke with Lucas. I mean, we played Luke Lucas before. Like, I think around like a week ago, we played a bunch of Luke Lucas. We are running difficulty 8. You only really want to play 8. You don't have to go 8, 9, 10, whatever. Can I teach you how to get good save data like that? Sorry, new player here. I have a save data guide that I uploaded, I think 2 or 3 days ago, that goes about over most things that you want to pay attention to in this season from a not necessarily super new player perspective, but still as much information as I was able to cram into like a 25-minute video or 30-minute one. Isn't it funny how Luke went from being the worst unit ever to now everybody wanting him? Hey, that's the beauty of it, right? Olea Day? Is it an Olea Day? No, right? Okay, everybody who's level 50 is somebody we can play. We have 15 different units at level 50. We could play some more Yuki, potentially. Renoa, yeah. Kayron. A lot of Kayron. My Kayron... I don't know if my Kayron is that upgraded. He's alright. I mean, I guess we can make up for it with memory fragments. Pick 3 with the biggest personalities. Aww. Olea and Yuki. But not in a Chaos Run. Outside of a Chaos Run, sure. Otherwise, in a Chaos Run, I would run Yuki Ray. You can make Cassius a main DPS, but it's just easier to do so outside of a Chaos. Is Yuki really worth pulling? That's something we know once we know what Shizuru's kit is. Are you the only one? Look, I don't have the resources, my guy. Even if I wanted to, I can't play Malin. She's level 1, right? Even if I wanted to. No, I mean, we can beat a difficulty 8 run with a Kayron, even if he's only level 50. Nah, that wouldn't be the problem. I have Luke, but my account is level 42. Can you build Luke now? Yeah, you can absolutely build Luke now already. Barrel or Leia? Why is auto percentage damage max lower than attack percentage, which is better, by the way? I would always go with faction above attack percent. Renoa or Tressa if you want to challenge. Why would I go triple DPS? You want me to struggle? Would a Luke be worth playing? You're going to struggle in chaos, but if you can stick throughout the chaos, you're going to get, like, if you get a proper Luke bit and you can get through the chaos, you're still going to get a really strong character at the end of the day. Could a Cassius solo sustain? If your damage is good enough, yes. If it isn't, you might be in a bit of a tough spot. Do I have the Ranger farm tech? I don't need Outbreak of War. Like, I don't care about my farming runs being a minute long versus 10 seconds. Right? We'd be fine. Just use your guarantee on Veronica. Could I show you how I build? I only have a very limited amount of memory fragments, but the main things you want to go for her are the 0 cost repose, any godly version with 0 cost, or the 1 cost repose that reduces the cost of a card you pull by 1. Those are the main reposes you want to go for. For Sir Kowalski, you want to get the versions that draw you 2, because more card draw is stronger. And for the firing preparation, in general, you either go with the 50-50 or the enhanced ballista. Both of them are fine, but if you know you're facing AoE, you take the giant ballista, and if you're facing blue enemies, justice enemies, you go piercing ballista. Yeah, and then for Pendant of Resolution, I don't know, none of them are like things that really make out a Veronica build. Account level 41, is that still good to build a Luke? Oh, absolutely. Like, you just at some point be able to bring him to level 60 regardless, right? 3 days trying to get the God Epiphany pendant cost 0 for the memes. It is pretty damn spicy. You get an 8% crit, but attack percent main goblet crit damage. Is it good or element main better? I mean, if your fucking goblet has 8% crit chance, then just stick with the attack percent one until you get at least like 4 to 6% on an elemental one. Level 1 mail-in run. Should we play gearless, equipmentless, triple level 0, triple level 1, no partner, in difficulty 1 of the seasonal chaos? Just to see what happens? Alright, so partnerless, gearless. Alright. First we need to spice it up a little. Perfectly balanced. Alright, let's see. Hey, yes, I keep recording just in case it works. Yeah, I don't know what y'all are looking at. I'm looking at chat, I don't even know what's going on. Olea Berry is a lot of fun. No, I don't think it's weak. You can definitely get through a chaos run with this one. Okay, then we take our level 1 units. They are partnerless, everythingless. Okay, can we beat difficulty 1 chaos? Difficulty 1 chaos is level 30 units though. Uh-oh. Oh, that's trouble. Are we allowed to use gear and partners? While still trying to do it with level 1 units? Yeah? Alright, then let's use some gear and partners to see if we can make up for this. Level 1 partners, level 1 gears. Alright, I mean, sure, fuck it then. Let's go in with 3 level 1 units. Let's just see what happens. What do I care, right? It's not like I'm actually losing anything. We're going in gearless, partnerless, with level 1 units into difficulty 1 chaos. Alright, sure. Yeah, the first thing we do is we get rid of Shelter Kick for the AP energy barrier. There's no way this works. Nah, surely, trust me, we'll be fine. It will be fine, right? Okay. Now we actually need to think, because we want to survive and we want to win. Increase the chance of a Forbidden Catalyst card appearing in training. Gain 1 random legendary equipment but 30% more HP for normal battles. Or gain 2 random pieces of rare equipment. The 2 random ones? Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can get. Military Grenade, upgrade card. Mei Lin has an upgrade card, which means we get the fixed damage. That's like 10 damage. And when defeating an enemy, fixed shield. Alright, sure. Alright, pathing. Where do we go? Hey, there's a dimensional tunnel. How do we get to the dimensional tunnel? We can just come down here. Okay. So... okay, this looks good. But we got no healer, that is also true. Okay, 260 HP. How much damage do we deal? Alright, so we get ourselves our shield for the counter attacks. We're getting there. we're getting there. Alright, give me the AP. Make him dead. Oh wow. Did we just crit with a 3% chance? Ay. What is this HP? Oh! Oh, those counters! Oh my! Not bad, not bad. Alright. Let's see what we do here. Is there a world in which we can actually kill this guy? 800 HP in 3 turns. Maybe? Alright, let's see. So... the shield doesn't really help us. He won't attack. I mean, he'll attack after 3 turns when the bomb runs out and we just... yeah. How much damage does he deal when he attacks? Okay, we better start just shielding up because there's no way we're beating the guy regardless of anything we do. So, yeah. We shield ourselves. We, this is 159, this is 126. Yeah. We just go full turtle mode. Perfect. Nice. We are not... we're not building anything. What we are doing is... I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what we're doing. I don't even know what our save data cap is. Our save data cap might be like 20 points. I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. Alright, oh I see. Counterattack and weaken. Weaken is nice, that helps us survive. Yeah, and then we just get more shields. Good stuff. Nah, I think he meant it ironically. Alright. We can get ourselves another card. Sweet. Just not very useful, but at least it has retain. Yeah, hey, I mean, we're not dying. We have 30 points of save data. Probably, yeah. If anything. Oh, my guy is healing. Can we kill him before he heals? Probably not, huh? Shit. At least we get a bunch of counterattacks. Goofing around. No. This is totally serious. Totally serious. And then we get ourselves a big shield. I do like Maribel's shield just for the fact that it's a big shield. It's very helpful. Ooh, we tanked both. Nice. Yeah, the on hit might actually be quite nice for this run, yeah. Okay, hey, we also, come on, give me the card. Yes, nice. Time to build the perfect Meilin, right? Or is it a perfect Maribel time? You know what? You know what the crazy part is? We could actually walk away with the really good Meilin save data here, because we have so few save data usefulness anyway. The perfect level 1 Meilin, yeah, maybe. We might even find a godly Epiphany, but keep in mind we're not playing on Nightmare. So it's all not that strict, I guess. Oh. Hey, we didn't get hit. Nice. Alright. We have the combo. Do we go... Yeah, okay. So we do this for the boost. Then play this for the AP. This for the counterattack. Here for the strike. And this for the follow-up. Wow. Big damage. Big damage. The copy... the first copy is free. Right? The first copy is free. So we just have to hope we get a good copy. Ah, but it's gonna be level 1 items. Get a monster card. Yep. Yep. If anything is sensible, then it's probably us getting a monster card here in this run. Now, that seems about right. Kind of a bummer to get 2 extra days, no chance to clear the 3x coffee order. Stay 2 is better than none. Oh, you mean for the battle pass? Yeah, it's definitely better than nothing, huh? Have I attempted to build Emir yet? I've been looking into Epiphany and she has some great options. The only time I built Emir is to take all her cards away from her, which, while being a little rude, it at least got the job done, kind of. Oh, there is no interior. Wait, is there an interior? For those of you that have played difficulty 1, does it have an interior? I mean, it is level 30 content, so there should be an interior, right? Is there an interior? No? Oh. Alright, I guess we get 1 copy option then. Our team is level 1. We are running a level 1 gang operation without any partners or gear or potential or anything else. It's the raw power of... I'm not even sure if you were to call this power, you're probably lying, but interior would be 40. But why? Ah, because it's... Are you sure that interior is 40? Isn't it starting from difficulty 3? Huh. Oh shit. I really did... think we were going to be able to kill here, but I guess we take a little bit more damage. Could I turn off the playtime notification? I don't think you can. Maybe it's even something mandated by Korean law. I have no idea. How are we liking this team comp? It's the strongest level 1 exclusive unit team comp I've ever played. Because I've never played with just level 1 units before. Ever. Yeah. Fantastic. Great team. Great team. How do I make him hit this hard? Good question. Ooh, Titan suit. When taking damage, but it's only... Wait, is it per turn? Per turn. Or the lush seaweed armor. Probably lush seaweed armor. Big shields, big shields. What's this? Fortitude. Combo shield. Sure. Combo shield it is. How does it compare in the tutorial meta? Good question. Alright. Yeah. I do wonder if we're even gonna get a deck out of this. World's first, yeah. So let's see what the dimensional tunnel has for us. Ooh, regulator. Ah, we probably slapped it on Maylin. Just for another card. How the fuck do I have 6 commands the hunt stacks? Visual glitch? I never get the gameplay notification. Huh. You are the chosen one then. We're not dealing a lot of damage. This is going to be a difficult fight. Will you try beating difficulty 2 after difficulty 1? No. Because I'm not so sure if we are going to beat anything here. We are very defensive in nature right now. And even with all the defenses we're throwing up... Hey, be honest. For us being level 1, with no partner, no gear, no nothing, that's a pretty big shield. Right? Like, 295 shield? That's a pretty big shield. Very impressive. Alright. What do I make of this? At least we're getting there. Maribel's base defense is honestly crazy. Brother. I don't think her base defense is that much better. Even Mei Lin would be close. But, Maribel has big shields. Yeah, sure. Alright, can we hit this guy 3 times? Yes, nice. Sweet. Somehow we're cheating our way out of this. Do I know the way? I don't. I don't know the way. Alright, what's this? Weaken? Oh, and we have vulnerable. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this guy needs to die. Please? Now, what do I do in this situation? Hope that the strike crits at 3%. Yeah, fuck. We don't have a lot of tools to play. Yeah, GG. I mean, we do have a 3% chance. But how? Can't reroll crit? I mean, technically you can. If we just play a Piercing Darkness before and then hope. Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, shit. Ah, fuck. Yeah, What a useful adventure. Apparently I'm bad. I wasn't able to beat level 30 planet with level 1 units without any gear, any partners. As you can see, I'm washed. Yeah. Very sad, very sad. Interesting Maribel deck. We'll keep it for the memories. Skill issue? Very true. Chaos 1 Nightmare. Can't even beat difficulty 1. Yeah, that's it, you're unsubbing. You know, I wouldn't even wonder why, right? Like, if you want to unsub, I get it. We weren't able to beat a Chaos run with level 1 characters without anything equipped. Yep, tough. Maybe, surely we would have to just... Yeah, I think the only solution here is to summon more so that we can... I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you've seen Maylin's performance. It was quite terrible. So we should do. We should indeed ask for Maylin buffs. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Maylin buff would make sense. Summon for more Maylins? Brother. If I need anything, then it's not more Maylins. Like, if I need anything, it isn't more Maylins. Yep, I dishonored and shamed my ancestors with this performance. Truly true. But yeah, I don't need more Maylins. I don't need more Maylins. Alright, let's check out the Garden Cafe is too much. Policy, no. Okay, who do we find on the main street? We have Rin. Let's go. Rare Rin W. Yep, 5 Maylin copies still loses. Raw skill issue. Okay, okay. Let me propose you a deal. Okay, I'll give you a deal. You're going to like the deal. Alright, let me know your thoughts. To repent truly without any ulterior motives for me losing the Chaos Run challenge, do I have to repent by acquiring the Maribel home screen? Right? Surely without any ulterior motives, just as a show of good faith of me having realized my mistakes, is it time for us to obtain the Maribel home screen? Truly, I have no no extra funny business going on here, surely. Let's see. 88% of you are saying yes. Alright. Oh, my heart. No, not my hard-earned resources. It pains me so much. Oh, no. No. Oh, my smoothies. Oh, they aren't even enough. I guess we have to pay her in cakes then. There we go. No. No hugging in the hot spring unlocked, huh? Research purposes only. Somebody said you can spot a Cassius in here somewhere. Where that would be, I don't know. But somebody said you can spot Cassius in this home screen. I'm just not quite sure. We're in the way. Alright. I'll disappear. The head? Oh! You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is indeed Brother Cassius. That is indeed Brother Cassius. Yeah. Interesting. Brother Cassius is, yeah, he's enjoying his time in the hot spring, that's for sure. Alright, let's have this out of the way. Bam. Alright, so I finally acquired my dream home screen, right? See, this was my end goal all along. I've only tricked you into thinking that this wasn't my plan all along. But yeah, no, now we have the hot spring, the hot spring duo. Yeah, I guess we'll keep it on for now. We'll keep it on. Alright. I just got Veronica from the standard pity and want to build her. What set and what substat should you be looking for? The substats you want to look for is extra attack damage, and the stats for the set are just 2-piece, crit damage and attack percent, I would say. Yeah, I tricked you. Yep. You wish you'd be the statue. You wanna do what? Say that again. Say that again. Alright. Let's see. Who else do we have in here that we might need to give a chance for chaos? I don't know. You're curious for Shizuru's level 10 affinity screen? Same. And that's the reason why I have, like, all these gifts are going to go straight into Shizuru when she releases, so we can figure out her home screen, and obviously also for the stat increase. I would indeed be very interested in playing a Selena run, but I need to save my resources, otherwise I can't afford Shizuru. But then we would have to play low tier chaos, which is... Aww. Wait, is there any short story for the character's home screen? I mean, they talk to you if you click on them. Sometimes. And sometimes they just go... if I into cosplay Selena, one will suit you, me, but I don't know. Okay. That sentence has fried my brain. Congratulations. Alright. Intensifies? True. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else could we do? With the power of a monthly reset. I don't think. You finally reached level 50. Hey, congratulations. You can now go to level 60. Most relaxing home screen. I don't like the music. I prefer the Cassie's music. You know? Like, I do prefer the Cassie's music over this one. This one makes me sleepy. The shoes and 61 cakes. Ooh, that's a lot of shoes. Yo, turn that shit up. Would I be able to afford Magna's home screen? If you haven't seen it yet, Magna's home screen is truly something special. I would have to see, because I need to at minimum have enough affinity resources to get level 10 for Shizuru. Is Veronica a mouse or a straight up rabbit? I think she has an identity crisis between being a mouse or a hamster. I think that's her whole gist. She doesn't know if she's a mouse or a hamster or something. I think that's the whole lore. 21 cakes? No, I wouldn't have enough. Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah. We have a lot of interesting people. Who do I want to play? I don't know. You thought she's a lion? No, I think it's between like a rabbit and a hamster. Cassie's is Yuki music too? Did I never notice? No. It's not Yuki. She also has like this slow one. Rin also has like this like slower one. Luke has also the same one. Only Cassie's has this one. Yeah, Veronica is the same, yeah. They just wanted me to pull up Yuki's home screen. I probably fell for it, huh? I probably did get tricked. Shikes. You tricked me. You menaces. Alright. You said please? Olea Barrel, please. Okay. Let's see. Let me come up with 2 team combos and y'all tell me which one you want to see the most. 2 team combos to play. So we have Barrel plus Olea. We have okay, what are the 2 team? Ah, yeah, and then Luke Lucas. Alright, choose wisely. Choose wisely. What do you want to see? DPS Ray? I don't think I can pull that off in difficulty 8 though. I don't think there's a shuffle home screen feature. Ooh, it's a head-to-head. It's a... Huh? That is so close. Holy. Look at the percentages. Look, it's 29, 30, 28. What? Why is this so close? Look how close this is. This is like same percentages, it's 200 people. But it's Beryl or Leah barely winning right now. Barely winning, but so close. Beryl or Leah still winning. Have they solidified themselves as the ones to win the most? Let's see, let's put that out of the way. Yeah, 33% versus 30%. 26. That's crazy. Beryl mains versus Renoa mains. No, there's a lot of Orlea enthusiasts in here for sure. Alright, let's wait for 300. I mean, I think it's mostly decided. Oh, maybe not. We wait for 300. 300 will make the cutoff. Is it decided though? Oh, 32 versus 29. Still 32. 284. 16 more votes, and then we'll have our win. Remember, Yuki is 100% built, but all my other combatants are shitty right now. Then hey, that's something to focus on in the future, right? Is it? No, we're still on 289. Wait, people are unvoting. Does that work? 291. Yeah, I think there's no way, right? There's no way for Beryl or Leah to lose. Poor Luke and Lucas. Yeah, they aren't even in the conversation. They aren't even in the conversation. Just a Renoa Beryl poll? No, I don't think we need an additional poll. Chaos Zero Nightmare, Chaos Zero Man, am I right? I'm tired of Luke for real, give him a break. Oh, are you tired of Luke or is Luke tired? Is that the same thing? We lost Renoa lovers, Sag. Do you have the same stupid idea I have? How about we play Renoa, Beryl, or Leah? Huh? How about Renoa, Beryl, or Leah? Best of both worlds? Deal? Deal? Yeah? Yeah? Go, yay, sure, do it. Deal? Alright. we'll go Orlea, Beryl, Renoa. Sure, why not? Alright, we get ourselves our support gear from Mika. Right here. No, wait, there's some trash support gear. Wait, don't I have a better one? Health, crit chance, defense. Health, defense. Defense, nice. I don't think I have a better one than this one though. And then probably the massive HP items. No. We need one more HP. This one? Ah, but it's less defense. No. I guess this one then. Okay, 304 on 582. 2. Embrace the chaos. Alright, then let's start building the other peoples. Where's Renoa? Where I'm blind. There she is. Alright. Memory fragments. We start with a void goblet. See how many of those we have. two. We have one that has no crit chance but 25 attack. And we have one that has extra damage, crit chance, attack, and attack. Hey, say less, right? Say less for Renoa. And then, yeah. We just get ourselves probably a 2-piece, which means we get ourselves the Cassius piece right here. No, wait, that doesn't work. Crit chance, crit damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance, attack, extra damage. But why do I could put that on Barrel as well. Alright. Now let's check out Barrel. Oh! She already has a gear set. Does she now? You can probably make that a little better. I mean, the crit chance is quite good. 644. Extra damage. I mean, it's okay. Right? It's not the best thing, not the worst thing in the world. It's a lot of attack. But no crit chance. 3.4. 3.46. I guess this one's better. Huh. I just found out you can filter for stats. And the more you know, the more you know. Oh. Probably this one. Big explosion. Big explosion. Good stuff. How much crit chance does Yuki need? You get up to 56. I mean, if you wanted to, the best one would obviously be 70%. But 50% is kind of really what you're aiming for. How good is E2 Luke? He's definitely that much easier to play in Chaos. But it's not that important outside of the Chaos. It's good, but in comparison to all the other awakenings he has, it's definitely on the weaker side. Like, Luke's strong awakenings are definitely E4 and E6. Come on. Huh? I guess I can't show them to you. Okay, so we have Olea build. We have, I mean, can't they do something better with Tressa? With Barrel somehow? It's an okay piece. Plus 14, 6%, 14%, 08%. It's my extra damage. And also a lot of reliance on crit. I mean, wait. She doesn't have a partner, does she? Is that why her stat is so low? Yeah, there we go. Ooh. We take that. Right? Additional Renoa, additional Rosaria. Sweet. Now the real question is, which partner do we use on our units here? Do we go for like a healing? We probably better go for Arwen, right? For healing. And tankiness rather than Nyx for card draw, even though card draw would be quite great. And then here, I mean, the best one would be Janet, no? Maybe for the crit chance? Wait, probably not. I don't know. No. Is it Janet? Is it Carity? Is it a card?
点検済みですが、修理が必要でしょうか。いい感じです。
The damage of the combatant's bullet cards increases by multiplicative 20, and after the first crit hit, bullet card damage increases by a further 24. Huh. I don't know. Is it a card? Like, it's between a card and Karate, no? Or I guess Yuri, but I only have like a level 40 Yuri. For crit chance, it depends on the role you're in IRL. Are you NPC or an MC? If MC, then 3% is enough. If you're an NPC, even 99% equals 50-50. Nah, a card has to be better, right? Like, just from a card's passive, that has to be better than Janet, no? Or do we really go for the 9% crit chance? Huh. Be more stats. More draw? Yeah, but I don't really... I mean, okay, let's see. How much would we lose? 87 attack versus 63 attack. It's a lot of attack. Would Karen's E3 be worth it to go for in selective summons? I would start with Karen's dedicated partner first, and then you still have to see if there is or isn't enough exhaust for you. Huh? You want to go justice damage for Haru. I think we just stay... I think we just stick with a card for now. We should be fine. Ooh, now the question is difficulty of the map, though. Like, as much as I like the team, I don't know if we can do this tier 13 map. Like, decrease max HP by 30, credits by 70, cannot rest. I mean, alright, sure, why not? Here we go!
Renoa,
Turned level 40 recently. Do I grind normal chaos or event chaos? Event chaos. Okay, what do we have? Select and obtain 1 among 3 random neutral rare cards. Give a combatant an epiphany 1 time. Do we have a tunnel? No, wait, we just lost our chaos, so we have laziness anyway, right? So I could just restart for like a discard 2. Yeah, I mean, if we have laziness anyway. How good is Orlea? Orlea is the best damage buffer outside of a chaos run. Yeah. 20 stress. Ooh, it could be rough. It's a lot of stress. Yeah. Probably get rid of the attack my minions. I really think I could do much with those. Is the void set good for Renoa? I just got a... not really. You don't really use the void set on Renoa. You probably just go with like a 2-piece. I usually, like, it gets really boring if you only focus on one character. So I usually like to go into a run with 2 or 3 characters that could all end up being built, and then just letting myself get surprised by what I get. That's kind of how I approach it. Is Orlea good to use the selector on? Ooh, I don't know. If you wanted to use your selector, the current choices seem to be Veronica, Khalip, Hugo, and then Orlea Luke, maybe? I don't know. 1 cost crit damage is also good for Renoa. Apparently not. Apparently the Renoa mains have found out that it's a big conspiracy, a big scam. Supposedly, it does not work for her extra attack damage when you discard her dirge bullets, which you do most of the time. But yeah, no, Veronica from the selector is by far the most popular one, definitely. Oh, sweet. Would you fully stack attack on Rin due to her top right potential? Do you still go Void on 5? I still go Void on 5, and it's not that worth it. Like, the crit chance increase is not that crazy. See it more as a bonus. Just build her normally and see the extra crit chance you get as a bonus. But what you could also try is running her with a top right. With a top right crit chance, attack percent rather than crit chance goblet due to her having incredibly high base crit chance. So you would then hit the 1000 and still end up around 50% crit. Or you go for like the 70% route. Yeah, sure, let's roll for 140. What's set to pre-farm? You can never go wrong with crit damage. If you want a set that 100% works on Shizuru, it's gonna be the 2-piece crit damage. Otherwise, you need to take a gamble. The most realistic gamble is attack percent, 2-piece. And then in order it would go Void. Yeah, it would probably then go Void, 4-piece. And then after that it would be... No, let's see. So I think the order, in like order of how likely you are to do something with a set on her, it would be crit damage, attack percent, agony, void, basics, and then defense percent. So if you just want to farm something safe, farm something quick, then farm your save the... You heard what I said, right? Oh. Not bad. Pew. Yeah, farm your save the crit damage set. Chaos runs take so long? I agree, they do take quite a bit. Sturdy. I think we can use the sturdy to heal ourselves here. A little bit at least. Ooh, solid healing. Better than what I get from a Cassius. How many dirge bullets do I have? 1. It's not a lot of dirge bullets. Is it worth it? No. Whatever. Oh shit. I cheated after. How do Alea Slime combine into a 3-star? 1-star plus 1-star makes 2-star. 2-star plus 1-star makes 3-star. So it's the easiest combination possible. Bet that Void Exhaust set is gonna have some play for Shizuru. Yeah, it would be logical, but obviously at this point you're just assuming, right? Pew! 1 plus 1 is 2, yep, and 2 plus 1 is 3, exactly. Growth acceleration. Is it better to get dupes with standard character selector or getting a new character? I don't have Renoa and Orlea right now. I'm considering getting them instead of dupes. Definitely. I would always pick a new character over a dupe. Just more variety. More things you can look for. More things you can build. More fun you can have. Wouldn't this team be bad for Renoa? It's not really a... Oh, this team is super effective and that's why we're playing it. It's a compromise. It's a compromise for our beautiful chat people here, so that we can have both Beryl and Renoa and Orlea in one team, so that the most people are happy, while also challenging ourselves a little bit in terms of what is and isn't possible in a chaos run, I guess. It's probably what we're doing right now. Well. Top 3 5-star partners and their pair, in your opinion? I mean, the obvious one, if you're looking just for big damage numbers, are Kayron Briar, Maylin Scarlet, and Luke Janet, right? Pot of Greed Renoa. I don't know if we're gonna play support Renoa. We'll have to see what kind of options we get, right? How do you feel about Olea plus Cassius as a team support core? Wonky in Chaos can be absolutely busted outside of Chaos. Is Olea strong enough to replace Mika? Only if your AP cost isn't 500. Like, the more expensive your AP cost, the less useful Olea becomes. Right? Like, if you need Mika so that you can play your cards, then obviously Mika is better. But if you don't need Mika to play your cards, then obviously you could just play Olea instead. Because Olea is a damage booster, whereas Mika isn't. How can I get rid of the shield and other cards in the save? By deleting the cards and knowing your save data value. So the way save data works is every action costs you points. And by not taking godly cards, by not having copies, or by not selling a certain amount of cards, you'll be able to rather easily remove shields. Like, for example, if you want to remove a shield on a character, you need to calculate 20 save data points, right? Just removing one shield, 20 points. So whatever save data value you're playing on, make sure you have 20 points left over at the end. Alright, what are we getting here? It's always how do I feel about, not how do I feel. Hey, I'm feeling pretty good. We're feeling pretty fine. We're having fun. Is Westmacott better than Lillian or Meilin? Could Rin you Westmacott? No, you really only want to use Westmacott on Yuki. We can track current save data points in the next update? Yes. On Wednesday, we should get the full ability to have save data points tracked for us. Hey, I'm really torn between choosing Meilin or Luke on the selector. I feel the Luke showcases look so fun and I already have Janet. Dude, if Luke looks fun, and if for whatever reason you already have Janet, might as well just pick Luke. Is it worth getting C1 Yuki or save for the next character? Just save for the next character. There's no way one copy of Yuki ever equivalates to a whole new character. Even unless Shizuru's kit is like full of 8 basic attacks, which would be very weird. Let's see. Give me the 160 for next attack card used. That's a big buff. Why is Renoa insane? I'm building a team using... Oh. Hey, welcome back. Oh, they ate my card. Yo, Raven, what's up? Wendy Santos was up as well. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we get our shot in. We have a dirge bullet. We can use it for 0, but that's not worth it. We could keep this. We could attack. Huh. At least we are weakened. Armpit? What? What? What's this? Annoying despair. Yeah, sure. Give me some more. Give me some more creations. Hey, Swifty. That's a. But wait, our Olea doesn't do any damage. Yeah. Get the attacks in. Ooh, our cards are back. Into our deck. Huh, alright. Screenshot it? Hell no, leave me alone. I'm sorry, I should have known better. Increased ego point gain when you spend AP? What? Understand what the ego recovery exactly does? Yeah, it just means when playing a card of that character, you gain more ego meter bar on that, based on playing and that gets higher the higher the AP of the card that you play. You're building a team around E1 Rin, E1 Orlea, and Barry. Is this team good? I need to change out for someone else. If you want to play it outside of the Chaos, the team can be absolutely fine. But doing a Chaos, I can see you struggling with healing. And also you might struggle a bit in finding the time to use the barrel cards versus Rin cards. But no, you can absolutely beat a Chaos run with a team like that. Wonder if ego recovery works well with vulture ejection? I don't know. I don't know if a card cast through heaven, no, through Celestia, sorry. I don't know if a card cast through Celestia actually has ego recovery shenanigans applied to it at all anyway. I don't know. I'm unsure. Alright, we used our softie. What could we draw into? Ooh, Ballad of Pitch Black. We'll be fine. We just attack. Orlea struggles to heal. Yeah, she's not the most consistent healer, definitely. Alright, we have ourselves our opening found. Nice. Give me some card draw. Okay. Pew! At least when... Oh, 400 damage is a lot. Okay, more slimes. Sweet. Even more. Swifty, a softie, Tuffy, Buffy, Ruffy, Guffy. And then this would be more damage. How much? 600. I guess we just retain them. Design-wise, do you like Euphemia or Naja better? Definitely Naja, because she kind of looks like a summoner. And I think a summoner would be a really, really sick concept. Big damage from Barrel. Big damage. Okay, can we somehow heal ourselves before we use this ability? Good stuff. Pew! Oh. The Epiphany that turns guilty pleasure into damage is nice. Which one would there be? Guilty pleasure as a retain card or something? Does anyone remember in the patch in a couple of days is also patch retroactive rewards for dupes past mass ego? No, that's later. The whole reward shop past max ego shenanigan, they already announced it's going to be a later update. I would assume it might come on Christmas, which would be fantastic. Like as like a, you know, like Christmas celebration. If not, it's probably going to be in the Season 2 update. Where can you find the leak link that was sent on Discord earlier? I have no idea. You would probably have to ask the people in the Discord if they were the ones to provide a leak link. That seems the like the logical first step. A Santa or Leia skin. Ooh. Can't be too horrible. What do we have here? Instant Judgment. We have a lot of cards on hand. What do I do with that information? I could get even more cards in hand. Ooh. Okay, let's do Growth Acceleration into a softie. Play out the softie. Play out all these other cards. Draw 3. Find nothing to create Dirge Bullets for. Get depressed. And then, yeah, end. Okay, plus 160. I kind of wanted to get like a multi-hitter or something. Alright, solid. Oh! I don't know. I don't know. I'm planning on buying a pass today, so should I go for Nyx or for Mika or Priscilla for Maylin? Currently, Maylin is using Lillian. 100% Nyx. If you want to... also, keep in mind, the pass ends in 2 days, right? The pass ends in just 2 days. So unless you already are far enough, don't buy it. Buy it the next time it comes around. Only buy the pass if you're already level 30 and pick Nyx if you do so. Just no, right one deal damage twice? Why would the right one deal damage twice? It just looks like a card that deals damage if we don't play it. Wait, what? You can pay 2 AP to use it, then it shoots again the right one? So if I play it... when it says moved, you are correct. You are correct. It does say when moved. So if I just play it, after I play it, it also moves it safe into the graveyard, meaning it would shoot twice. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The right one seems pretty tempting. That's pretty good. I like the implications of instant judgment. I like the implications. It is indeed... Yeah, but we don't have to play it, right? We can just use it to like as discard fodder. Left? No. Yeah, the middle one is an upgrade. My only problem when I think about an upgrade card is the fact that you're never guaranteed to draw it unless it has initiation, so it might take a long while in a fight for us to actually find it. Is there going to be a maintenance for Shizuru? I don't know. We'll find out on Tuesday. The right one is silly. Silly fun. Yeah, this card is move, yeah. Let's play around with the right one. So yeah, it is a double shooter. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? What just happened? Why? Where did the damage come from? What just happened? Why did you... What the fuck just happened? Huh? What? But we just played the card, no? Huh? No, but who attacked and why? What just happened? So, we picked the upgrade card. It gets used. Normal. Right? And that's one shot? Wait. Huh? So it shoots once. Gets moved. And then it shoots again at the end of the turn? Is that how it goes? Because we did not have a dirge bullet in our hand, clearly. No, Graven discard. Graven discard. Oh! You're right. No. Huh? When moved to the discard pile. I guess it goes into the used pile and then into the discard pile, huh? Yeah, from used to discard. So it just does end of the turn damage. Okay. Interesting. Alright, yeah, that's sweet. I like it. Hit twice? Yeah, so we use it. But that means it doesn't do damage if we discard it. Only at the end of the run. I mean, let's be real here. The wording on the card is pretty darn confusing. We have some rather expensive cards, so I think Disposable Ego is fine. Oh, we can pick! Oh shit! No, it's not the pick one. Ah, okay. I don't know, then just give me something good. I thought I wanted the two scientists to be true. That is not a completely horrible Ballad of Pitch Black, no? That is not a bad this Ballad of Pitch Black, huh? Pick the left one? For damage, for Dirge Bullet in hand? No. Oh, but the middle one is kinda good as well. Yeah, the middle one is kinda sweet. Hmm. 100% extra damage for all Dirge Bullets is kinda nuts. Yeah, but only if we actually have good Dirge Bullet generation. Our current Dirge Bullet generation is ass. Right? Like, for the record, our current Dirge Bullet generation is non-existent. We would also need a generator for the right one, yeah. Let's just pick the godly one. We'll just go with the godly one and see what happens. Flower will make or break. True. True. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy. Would be kinda sad if we don't. Oh, instant judgment Epiphany, right? No, wait, we get the flower card, right? It's poison. See what happens. Alright, nice. Yeah, because we played Instant Judgment. Yeah. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. Okay, this should give us a full hand. 2 full hand. Shit. No, hey, perfectly full hand, I guess. Didn't we just play this card? Oh, because he shuffled our deck. Ah, smart guy. He actually wants to die faster. I can appreciate an assist. Decent. They all have poison. So we might just be better off not playing any cards. I'm cooked? What? I don't know. You don't really want to build Olea as a sub DPS. Especially not if you're playing a Chaos run. Because the only way you're dealing damage is either with Annoying or with Swifties. You're better off just using her as kind of like a... yeah, vulnerability / damage increase spammer. Now, how would I get myself shield at the start of a turn? Would a Vanessa / Sabina team work? You mean Veronica Selena? For Vanessa Sabrina? Is that who we're talking about? Oh, 3 or more cards in hand. That's a perfect shield. I mean, if it's Veronica Selena, you cannot trigger the follow-ups of a Selena with a Veronica. Mark build and coordinated attack build. True. True that. Alright. Dopamine injector. When drawing by an ability, we don't... Technically, we could trigger this with our 0-cost card, but not really. What kind of card do we want to copy here anyway? I mean, if I wanted to increase the copy chance, I would sell Charge Shot, probably. Because we can just create one with Heavy Weapon Specialist. surely the smartest idea possible. We can't really do anything with the lead. Healing. Do we need the healing? No. Dopamine injector we don't really draw. Attack to draw a Renoa card. Maybe. Rally though. But it will also just increase the copy chances again, but Rally is quite good. I guess we'll just stick with what we have. Alright. Maybe we can get a nice Epiphany before we get into the boss fight. So give me triple slime, or I guess 1 slime because it's only 1 target. And some more slimes. Some attack right here. Standard attack as well. Draw me a card, please. Oh, that's okay. So, oh, Swifty. It's probably gonna be the purple card, right? Okay, what do we discard? Probably a Swifty and a barrier. Yeah, alright. Okay. Let's use opening fount quickly here. Oh. Hey, instant judgment. Not bad. Pew. Followed by some pew. You don't see the hype for rally. I mean, it can give you one morale, right? Yeah, sure. It only replaces itself, but it also increases enemies' action count, which can come in quite clutch. And then we should still see the move shot. It's okay. 451 damage. Yeah, we have the free ego skill, but I want to get more bullets. The more bullets we have, the better the ego skill outcome. I mean, sure, let's trigger the Swifty twice to make some space. Let's lose the Swifty here for 500. Hey, for her being in a full DPS build, that's not bad. Alright, we get ourselves our Dirge bullets. Sure, let's charge the launcher here, heal up. Not terrible, not terrible. Alright, opening found. Ooh. Should we try multi-retain opening found? If we can find the right epiphanies on... should we bet on finding like the right epiphanies on Orlea and Beryl? To get like a multi-hit retain opening found? Yeah? If we don't get it, that'd be a little sad. But if we do get it, it would be kind of nice, yeah? Yeah, I don't think we had the option for the upgraded one, right? Unless I'm blind. Alright. Give me a Dirge bullet. Get me all my Dirge bullets back. Pew! And then we shoot them all. Nice. Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright, and then this card discards itself and we get an extra hit. I mean, 890 damage. That is quite solid for paying no AP to get the damage. Alright. Let's discard these two. Also some nice sturdy healing. Oh, we can probably end here. Pew! Nice. So far you still like all 4 stars better than almost all the 5 stars? I mean, that's a good thing, right? Okay, which card can we copy? Echo of Sorrow and then hope for like a fun upgrade, maybe? Or do we just go with the obvious guilty pleasure? Yeah, I mean, we could see if we can find like a fun epiphany on Echo of Sorrow. Either could be fine, yeah. Yeah, alright, sure. Let's double our Dirge Bullet production from Echo of Sorrow. Why not? If there are 4 more cards in hand, easiest decision of my life. Like, we have so many cards in hand at the same time anyway. Should be a pretty no-brainer. Okay, Forbidden Disposable Ego. Who? I don't think it makes too much of a difference, right? Yeah, maybe Beryl, huh? Like, I was thinking Beryl. We could smash it on Orlea though, as like another way to be a good support. Pot of Greed, Beryl? I mean, sure. Sure, let the card drawer continue to draw cards. Alright. For every 3 cards drawn, 1 AP. No. Oh. I guess we take the risk and give the enemies 1 morale. Okay, pathing. I like the middle. There's a lot of question marks. And then going down. And then up. And then down. Yeah, middle and then down seems good. Alright, let's guilty pleasure here. Okay, what kind of growth acceleration do we get? Or do we get the retain upgrade? We didn't hit the right one. So we have the Swifty-centric one, a 2 morale one, or a draw 1-1. Yeah, I don't know. 2 morale? More draw for more bullets. We barely have the AP to spend all the cards we have. But sure, one cost, 1 draw. Why not? Why not? We full send in for Renoa blasting? Apparently we are. Apparently we are. Alright, see you later, Olea. At some point you shall come back. Apparently not now. Alrighty, what here? Just give me a bullet. Draw me a card. Huh. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. Oh, I think there might be a problem with the... No, I think it should all be fine. Okay, so let's see. Maybe remove these 2. And just get ourselves an additional one. Oh, it's a lot. Get ourselves up. Pew! Solid damage. Is this team not bricky? I haven't drawn into a bricked hand yet. Oh, nice. We get a guaranteed divine epiphany. Can it be that if you encounter this... What happens if you encounter one of these events with a broken down character? Can they still get an epiphany? Does anybody know? I mean, if it's gonna be Olea, then we know for sure. Okay, so they can, in fact, do so. That is bad. Yeah, it is probably the worst card to get a divine on, yeah. I guess we have to go with the sturdy, because we're not dealing damage with the softy. So I guess we have her being a bit more defensive this time. What do you mean free draw? It's not like the card triggers the draw when you retain it. Yeah, nobody should use growing creature directly, exactly. Alright, boom. Bang. Bop. Okay. Huh. I mean, if we break the guy... Ooh! Ah, but we don't break. Maybe if you get lucky with the discard. Oh, really? What was that order of shots anyway? I think if I had to find one point to complain about with this card, is this moving process is always last. Right? Like, the concept of moving a card from the use to the discard pile only happens after enemy actions. Right? What, or was that the counterattack here? You're right, there was counterattack. Does this happen before or after? No, it shouldn't. Oh, so then it must have been counterattack. Alright. Alright. Pew. Yeah, I was wondering where the damage was coming from. 116 was a little low, you're right. In all my time of playing Barrel, I have yet to find the retain trigger guilty pleasure. I feel like that thing is very rare. Like, the retain trigger pleasure for guilty pleasure, I don't know. It just feels a little bit more elusive. No, it should exist though. Right? You get a bit with it and it's not even duped. No, but it should exist. Oh! Is it the last? No, it's not the rare one. Okay. 1 damage reduction, 1 draw. Say less, brother. You get it every 3 runs? Hey, that's good then. Maybe it's just me, right? Maybe it's just me being a bit unlucky with it. Oh, maybe I should have put that on Olea. It's alright, we'll be fine. Whoop. Tunnel! Alright, let's see what the tunnel gives us. Okay, it's these guys again. Huh. Not very helpful. But maybe we get like a softie in here so we could use the softie to reduce. Perfect. Oh yeah, we do get 1 of each, so duh, obviously that works. Alright, nice. We can get rid of these 2. Ooh, that was a big hit. So, oh, do we still get the? I guess we at least got the heal. I forgot that we have the end of turn attack as well for the discard. All right, Sacred Sensor Initiation Lead or the softie. It's between middle and rightmost one. Yeah, the auto lead one, we don't have the auto item. The triangle. We don't have the triangle right now. Yeah, the softies are just so good, very true. I guess we go with the guaranteed softie chance. Alright. Where are the events? Why is this Forbidden Tunnel being so lame? Where are my events? Forgot the end of the term Veronica all over again. You're right. Okay, first Echo of Sorrow upgrade. Normal one. Initiation. Yeah, probably initiation, huh? Yeah, alright. Like, I kind of thought maybe the one that creates 3. Because if we create them in the discard pile, we can get them out of the discard pile with our special one. But that's probably a bit useless. Ooh. 1114 damage? Just from the 2-cost extra attack discard effect thing. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see when we get our next Echo of Sorrow upgrade. It's not a 1k bullet hit. It's a it's this card right here. It's not quite a bullet, but I guess you could treat it as such. This one is the one that dealt 1000 damage. The when moved to discard pile, 260% extra attack to a random enemy. Whoops. Ah, I guess it moved it straight to the discard pile because we discarded it, duh. Alright, scientists. Oh, we could get a divine. We might be able to find a divine initiation. Ooh. Now that I think about it, getting 4 times initiation, divine, 1 morale, 1 resolve on Renoa doesn't sound too terrible. Oh, divine. Alright, what are we getting? 0 cost, draw 1 mark. I mean, that's decently powerful. But it's also only a standard Epiphany. Unfortunately, we only have 1 Devoured Fate. But yeah. Mark is sweet. Mark is sweet. Alright. Do we pick ourselves a neutral card? We could. Mega Scam. Nah, we just skip it. We don't really need it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Beryl hasn't been doing much ever since we got like 1 or 2 Renoa cards. She was kind of just, I don't know, coexisting. She was breathing the same air as Renoa, but that's about all she was achieving in the run so far. Ever since we got like past the first boss. Source of the Forbidden when hit. I mean, we have a lot of fucking credits already, so probably this one. Yeah, give me the when hit, and let's just smack it on Renoa for now, cause why not? It should have gone on. Orlea, but yeah, happens. You don't get why Barry is top tier in Chaos? Ooh. Ooh, now what? My Renoa mains. What's better? Second method or the... It has to be the 30% one though, right? Like, has anybody tested second method versus the 30% increase for 4 cards? Yeah? Like, what? Which one is better? Second method doesn't work on Renoa. Now what? Second is worse. If you do discard play, don't count as extra attacks. But it says right here extra attack. It says it right here. I guess we just smack it on barrel then, huh? You are mistaken? Alright. Wait, then why are you so confident? I like... If you didn't test out to see if it increases bullet damage, why are we so confident? I mean, I appreciate it, but... Alright. When there are 4 or more cards in hand, so this would increase the damage of everything, even if it's not a dirge bullet. Second method best. I mean, but mathematically a buy 30 is at minimum as good as a plus 35 because the base value is 100. Right? The base value is 100, so it's like basically equal. But what I'm thinking is about this card. Here. Like, either you go 260 plus 35, which makes it 295, or 30% of 260, which is 60, 12, 18, 78. 78% versus 35, right? Marks are also extra damage. That's also true. Marks are indeed also extra damage. But wouldn't this damage amount also increase the damage of a mark? I don't know. Yeah, but it's multiplicative versus additive. This is multiplicative 30. This is additive plus 35. Renoa plays empty hand. Yeah, but we have 2 retain characters. Like, the easiest is to just smack it on barrel, huh? Like, we cannot go wrong by putting it on barrel. Why the Renoa so cute? Good question. Ooh. Okay, this guy might be our first test. It's the chonky one. Alright, we go with the upgrade. Discardo saves these 2. What you mean there are no cards to draw? There's a lot of cards to draw right here. Yeah, and then probably we go with the increased crit chance. And these should deal decent damage. Now that they're all critting. Hopefully, or at least close to all critting. They all crit. But it wasn't too much damage, I guess. And a little bit concerning is that he still has 6 morale stacks. Alright, this seems obvious. We just do the Will of Light. No. Order needs to be slightly different. Slightly different. So we do Annoying to get 1 more, and then we do the Will of Light just to get a little bit more value out of it. Maybe we can find something with the draw. Instant Judgment, perfect. Why not? So, alright. Will of Light. Yep. 5 hitter, solid. Big damage. Nice. And then 3 dirge bullets. Also good. How many more dirge bullets do we own? Not that many. 4 dirge bullets in hand. This one is also going to be an extra shot. Yeah, sweet, sweet. Shield or healing? Probably healing. Decent damage overall, I would say. And I guess we growth acceleration the growing creature. We at least get a weaken out of it. Get a bunch of sturdies. Ooh. I feel like shielding our saves here might be for the best. And then hopefully killing him next turn. That's a big shield. Yeah, it should be doable, right? Big hit, extra attack, 1 more. Yeah, easy. Oh yeah, we're working on anybody. I don't know. We're just playing it for the fun of it. Oh! I did not expect to find this, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's see what we hit. Why are we getting my hopes up? Why are we getting my hopes up, man? Ah, shit. Alright, I guess growing creature. More shields. Sure. Man. Almost, yep. Should have taken the Chimera Knight? No. We couldn't have really used that one. I think we're fine not taking the other one. Alright, give me the draw. Discard, we're going to be... Yeah, discarding instant judgment, say launcher. Yeah, exactly. This is who you're meant to attack. Yep, my fault. Yep. Now we can use this to get rid of the cards and then we get him back into our hand. Right here. Pretty sweet. And for the rest we just, I don't know, see what happens. Hey! Motherfucker biting me. Now, at least we're getting a lot of hits out. Not necessarily on the targets we want, but surely on the targets we need, right? Here. Some more slimes. This one out. Where did the vulnerable come from? Huh. Want to ask, there's an event that gives you card 2 cost 4 times 100 attack. Is it good and what type of card is it? Monster or neutral? Oh fuck. It's a lot of damage. The card you're talking about is... It's decent. It's very expensive for what it does, but it also applies weaken and vulnerabilities. Oh, it's the on-hit effect, right? This one is what's applying vulnerable. Alright. Neutral and monster card is the same thing, though. Ah, he meant from the cost, right? Like, SaveData cost, it's obviously plus 20, but neutral and monster cards are both getting boosted by the same potential, which is common potential. I kind of want to see if Lucas and Renoa and Lucas would be fun together, but have to have Mika, I guess. The problem with Lucas, Renoa... would be the need to exhaust the dirge bullets. Like, I think there's a way on how you can exhaust the dirge bullets in your graveyard to then trigger the effect of a Lucas for the for the bullet exhaust hit, but it's very specific, I would say. Very specific. Yeah, the ballad exhaust. It doesn't always appear, but it's surely something you could try out outside of the chaos for sure, at least. Pew. Alright. Alright, what do we draw? No cards to draw. Tough. Tough. Look at how many sturdies we have. We are chunky. We are regenerating 300% every turn. That's good. Very nice. Lucas has the discard on the flamethrower. Yeah, but discard is not going to... oh, you mean this discard synergy to get rid of dirge bullets? Yeah, sure, it could help. But usually you can also just use the end of your turn to discard, right? Alright, give me even more healing, why not? The shield isn't as big as I imagined it to be, you know? I thought the shield was going to be bigger. Alright, welcome back. So many cards in our hand retaining. What do you think about Renoa versus Luke right now? If Luke needs a lot of setup to get like a one-turn combo going, then Renoa needs a crazy amount of setup. Do you lose your dirge bullets when she goes insane? Yeah, right? So, no, we do have some dirge bullets here. So this could work. Not that it's like useful or anything, but at least this should be big damage on the cards with the softy use. 306% this card, yeah. Almost 600%. Not too bad. Let's see how that goes. 1,600 from the first discarded card that discards itself. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Replica core. Yeah, no. Hyper regeneration also no. We just skip this. Skip. Seems like Renoa's hard to run on Chaos. I don't think we've ran into any issues yet. Yeah. Like, I truly don't think we actually ran into anything that felt anywhere close to dangerous. So, I don't know. Probably not bad. Like, probably not that hard to run in Chaos. Maybe confiscation for the monster card. What level? We are difficulty 8, tier 14. Hey! Last Nihilium. Oh, please be the dirge bullet generator. Please. No. Man. Fuck. I guess divine confiscation then. So, we still don't have an Epiphany on this card. this Echo of Sorrow still doesn't have an Epiphany. Huh. Yeah, it's the only card that can still get an Epiphany. So it was 50-50. It would have been 100% chance if I didn't buy the confiscation. Aww, man. Would have been 100% chance if I didn't buy the confiscation. Man, big scam. Amorphous Cube? I guess from a raw DPS perspective it's better than Protein. Then why did I buy Protein? Good question. Good question. Alright. Now obviously we draw both the Forbidden and Confiscation in the same turn, because you know, what else? What else would we be doing if not that? Pew! Mail-in 4P set or attack basic crit? Attack basic crit. Oh, and we're not even getting an Epiphany on Echo of Sorrow, so we're going to have an unepiphanied Echo of Sorrow. Aww, that's just sad. Is confiscation better than gearback? I don't see people going for gearback anymore. The reason why people aren't going for gearback is because they want to farm a specific deck. It's less about winning the run, where gearback is still pretty fucking good. It's more about building a very specific deck. We like, for example, increasing the chances of copying the card you want, right? Like, Gearback as a card is a card that can pop up in the copy option, so the reason why people don't go for it is so that they have a higher chance of getting the copy for the card that they want. That's a lot of retain. But sure, sign me up. Big retain. Gearback only one time use, so meh. What if you only play one turn? Huh? What if you only play one turn? Or even then, the 2 draw, no cost, plus potential AP epiphanies and all that stuff, it is quite good. Alright, your hand is full. I can see that. I can see that my hand is clearly full. Oh, what the fuck? Where did that damage come from? Good shit. Pew! There are multiple videos of different Renoa builds getting a one-turn kill of 9/9 bosses, for example. Should we look at one? Ooh. At least we got the card twice. Yeah, sure. Why don't we look at the Renoa one-turn kill and try to understand how they're doing it? But as like the last thing we do on stream. Why not, huh? Let's check out some peak Renoa, people. Alright. Renoa. Chaos 0. Renoa 1 turn 9 out of 9. Boss. Is this 1 turn? On Discord. If anybody has a video, link it to me on Discord and ping me in it, and we can check it out. Like I just want to see a Renoa turn 1 kill just for funsies. If anybody has a video or anything, you can ping me in it and I check it out. But no, my guy has 51 cards. There's no way that's turn 1, right? Obviously, turn 1 is not important, but that's just kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah, no. Second one. This one? 11 days ago? Shizuru trailer isn't tomorrow. No, it's on Tuesday. Tuesday. Do we have somebody with a Discord link? General? No. Renoa turn 1. $13k in first turn. Okay. 10k in 1 turn. I mean, I guess I could come up with a Renoa turn 1 build myself. Here, you sent me one. Alright. Let's check it out. Let's have a look. Now I'm interested to see how this works. Okay, so it's a full Cantress. What are we doing? Okay, so select up to 3 cards to discard. We get rid of Annihilation Shot, Dark Annihilation, Dark Condensation. If Dutchwood is in hand, discard 1 card and 151 red. Okay. Okay, we get 3 Dirge Bullets. Nice. Gear Bag. Into another gear bag, sweet. Okay, into another gear bag. Into another gear, that's a lot of gear bags. Flower of Discarded Fate, we get rid of 3 to create more Dirge Bullets, okay. Nice. Now what? More Dirge Bullets for more Dirge Bullets. I like it. 800 per Dirge Bullet. Beefy damage. Oh, he has 4 Flower of Devoured Fates, huh? That's a lot of Flowers of Devoured Fate. Okay, we discard a Dirge Bullet. To draw more, to get more, to create more. Sweet. Okay. Draw. Oh, choose 2 to exhaust and get a void card. Alright. One AP, 2 ego points. Oh, so he can get the Nia ult off, right? It should be the Nia ult, huh? If I had to like... No, it's the Renoa ult. Is that enough? I mean, I guess he is doing 800 damage per Dirge Bullet. Oh, is it this Nia Epiphany here? With the discard and based on discard do an extra attack? Should be this one, right? Like, the key to this doing a ton of damage should be this card? Yeah. Discards all highest cost cards, all cost 1. And the combatant who owns the cards performs an extra attack. So we're basically doubling the damage that all the dirge bullets are about to deal. Okay. Alright. I'm ready for the burst. I'm ready. Let's see. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. And it isn't even any crazy build. Like, I gotta be honest with you here. That isn't even anything crazy. Like, if you look at this, there is no crazy morale generation. There is nothing fancy. There's just a bunch of gearbacks, so he draws his cards. He has himself 4 copies of the Flower of Devoured Fate just to get more dirge bullets. Has the Ego card so that he has enough Ego to cast the Renoa Ego skill to fill up his hand. And uses a single damn Nia card to discard the dirge bullets so that they basically all hit twice. Pretty good. Pretty good. We can let's see if they show the decks. They don't. But alright, so it's a Nia with 1 Adagio, one of the one card that discards and does an extra attack, a couple gearbacks, no morale cards, nothing crazy. The pick your own card exhaust on Ray. And yeah, it's just 4 Flowers of Fate, huh? And not even like any of the super crazy ones. Ah, pretty powerful, huh? Yeah, there's still so much potential you can get out of her. Yeah, it wasn't even the Nia Ego skill full deck discard as well. What egos? I think you can do all of this at E0. We haven't seen any extra dirge bullets, so it's at minimum, like the Renoa is at maximum E1. We can check out Last Ditch to see if it has a retain effect. But even that I kinda doubt. Oh, it does have a retain. So she is an E1 Renoa. It's an E1 Renoa. But that's it. Because we don't have... No, wait, there is a finale. No. She is E2 though. I did not pay attention. There is a finale in here. So it has to be at minimum E2. Okay, this is kind of where it gets a little funky. But still, I don't think the Dirge Bullet finale truly did anything great here. So there is a finale, so it's at minimum E2 Renoa, but I wouldn't assign too much value to this Renoa though. The 100% discard cube, is it? Are you sure? I mean, we can have a look at one of the Dirge Bullet cards and look at the damage multiplier. No. If this was the 100% cube, why would the retain only deal 244% damage? Like, if this was with the discard cube, surely the damage would be even higher. Nia was the MVP for manipulating the discard in the deck then? I don't know, I think Renoa was doing fine, but this one Nia card truly was quite nice. Right? Good synergy. Right? Like this Mute Accent card together with a handful of Dirge Bullets. Pretty sweet. You can get the discard cube in lap 0. By just unlocking it from the blue pot at level 30. Also, he didn't use the Void set because he didn't exhaust the bullet by hand, right? I wonder if he would have gotten more damage out of a Void set if he actually sacrifices one Dirge Bullet for the damage of the many. I mean, you know what? I feel like I could just run my Cassius with this deck quite easily. Because my Cassius is just straightforward and he can complete his own quest by himself. So I could just use Cassius to give some extra morale to Renoa. And then for the third teammate, because we're not really playing a lot of AP heavy cards, I could just use somebody like a Ray maybe. Yeah, I don't know. This didn't look terribly difficult to get like a T1 Renoa. Test time? No. But this is something we could maybe do tomorrow if I want to. Yeah, maybe tomorrow we could try and see if we can get ourselves closer to like a T1 Renoa. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, this deck obviously isn't anything great, right? Like, I don't think we can do anything with this deck. The importance would be for us to get more Flower of Devoured Fates. 100%, right? Like, otherwise, where would the Dirge Bullet generation come from? Maybe like a Burst Echo of Sorrow with Bullet generation for 3, potentially? I don't know. Oh, so yeah, I think the optimal team would then be what? Cassius, Nia, Renoa? We just use Cassius for card draw. We just use Cassius for card draw and a little bit of quest completion. And then we use Renoa with, we use Nia with like some 0-cost cards, because she has a lot of those, right? We use like a Adagio to just get some extra sneaky damage out. Yo, people, why aren't more people talking about this Adagio right here? Why haven't I heard more people talk about this Adagio? Isn't this just the fucking Veronica Repose with the additional benefit of a discard, which you can use on somebody like a Renoa for even greater effect? Like, this is a really good Adagio. And also this card is 0 cost, so it could get 1 draw, 1 AP. It doesn't have any heals, it doesn't have any shields. This thing must only have like really good godly epiphanies as well. Because the other one puts them into the deck again for use. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on if you're playing that one monster card, right? But yeah, I also like this Adagio. Draw 1, discard 1, created Adagio, discard 1, draw 1, discard 1, move 1 card, move the discarded card to the top of the draw pile. Yeah, so tomorrow we would have to build a Nia and a Cassius, huh? A Nia and a Renoa. Because my Cassius deck is definitely ready to be ran together with Renoa and Nia. Like, we have the perfect card, the perfect target for... Oh, also look at this, look at this, look at the synergy that this deck already has before we do anything to it. We have the Forbidden Hunger, which we can just use with Nia. We can also discard the Forbidden Eternal Hunger, use Shuffle, our AP Shuffle, to put it back on the top of the draw pile, because currently our Cassius has no way to discard it, but that's what we can easily do. And we have 8 draw in this deck for no cost. We have ourselves the quest, and we have the Joker to pill whatever we want, and we have the Superconductive Protein, and we have the damage bonus here, if we need like a little bit of extra damage as well. So yeah, like, this Cassius together with a Nia and a Renoa seems pretty deadly. We could also get the Eternal Hunger on Nia. I might have a save data like that already. Ooh. That's a Spirit Key Fox. It's a Spirit Key Fox. Let's see. Yeah, no, doesn't look like I've done a lot of Nia farming. Only a bit more on the side. Yeah, no, we would definitely have to fresh up our Nia deck. Huh. What set would I have for Renoa? We're currently running her in a pretty bland 2-2. But we could try something like a void set by using one bullet to increase the damage of all other bullets. What do you think, Luke? With 1 cost stealth round exhaust, then Renoa discard and generate 2 dirge bullet each. I mean, if you want to use Luke as a card creator to exhaust with Renoa, sure. And yes, you can get some utility out of, like, if you want to build a utility, Luke, what you would want to go for is the draw 2 for each critical hit draw, so draw 2 rapid fire, or obviously use these as like exhaust or discard targets. I don't even think you need to create 5 handgun bullets, but you obviously could. But also, wouldn't the problem be hand cap size? Right? Like, let's assume you have 3 cards in hand. Create 5 bullets. Now you have 7 cards in hand. Yeah, you would lose like one dirge bullet into the nether. But that's alright. But yeah, here you could increase the bullet damage for 1 turn by 70. Rapid fire leap strike build, Luke. Sounds a little silly. Alright. But yeah, no. Cassius near Renoa in the combination that we have could go somewhere. Not entirely sure where, but it could go somewhere. And then also there's like a ton of Cassius cards that just have natural good synergy. Like, if you want to have a fun time in Chaos, just run Renoa, Nia, Cassius as a trio. And then you're going to find a lot of synergies between them. Like, move all cards from hand and discard pile to draw pile, then draw 5, which technically is a deck shuffle. Just sometimes doesn't count as one, unfortunately. Or here just exhausting all your dirge bullets in hand and then drawing for each. Because keep in mind, if you have dirge bullets in hand, that makes your hand size bigger. If your hand size is bigger, a shuffle is going to draw you more cards. So, for example, if you have like a starting hand of 5, then you get like a bunch of dirge bullets in your hand. Now you're at 9 hand size, and then you play shuffle. Then you're still going to be drawing 8 cards for 1 AP. Am I excited about Shizuru? No. I'm like, Shizuru, another character in this game. Nah, I can't wait. Tuesday is going to be super fun. I can't wait to see Shizuru's kid, the showcase for the Great Rift and all that stuff. Very much looking forward to it. Alright, people. So, we now found our 1-turn kill Renoa. Yeah, I think we had fun. I hope y'all had fun as well. I usually try to keep, right, like our like end of the day streams to like 3 hours-ish. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you haven't yet, you can become a subscriber so you don't miss the stream on Tuesday. I hope, as usual, you were able to learn something. I like the fact that we learned something about Renoa, you could say. And yeah, we see each other on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and... Could you've guessed it? We also see each other tomorrow on Monday as well. Appreciate it. And hey, who knows? Maybe we even get some more patch notes, information or whatever on Monday. Cut my hair? No. Why would I?